Well, Funsha, I would like to know your idea of Durga Puja because Durga Puja is generally celebrated in Bengal, but you are a South Indian. So, do you have any idea about Durga Puja?
So actually, though I know Durga Puja is very famous in Bengal, but I don't have any sort of idea of what is called exactly Durga Puja. Though I have come to know my close people, and there are some people those with whom I communicate always, that there is a nostalgic feeling for the Bengali people and the residents of Bengal. Especially 1 week before of the Durga Puja, there is a particular day, which day is very much eagerly Bengali people they wait so-called Mahalaya. And after the Mahalaya, almost people are ready to paint the town in red to celebrate this gala festival called Durga Puja. But in South, there is no such concept. Though there are different festivals up there, but exactly like Durga Puja, there is no concept in South, especially. So for that reason, I am also very much happy whenever there is a celebration called Durga Puja, and each.
Well, this year you are in Bengal.
Yes.
So as you are in Bengal, you know very well that pujas are approaching. Pujas are around the corner. So all the Bengalis have a kind of feeling of joy, thinking of the prospect of their enjoyment during the puja days. Do you have any such feeling?
Yes, definitely. As I am in Bengal right now, so for that reason, I also have a bit of feelings for this particular festival called Durga Puja. Just because I have noticed many people just 1 or 2 months before onward they start shopping, and just because they want to celebrate wearing the new clothes, and they want to go for pandal hopping from one place to another place, and different localities they different sort of themes they try to project in the name of the pandals, just because to celebrate this Durga Puja, and this one is very much attractive for the viewers also.
Which one do you like more? The theme pujas or the traditional pujas?
No, just because the theme puja is based on the modernization, so it is the as a view. If you tell it is very good, so obviously the traditional puja is a very much just because wherever.
Which one attracts you more?
So if you talk about the which is more attractive for me, so obviously the traditional puja, just because whenever there is a particular mantras uttered by the priest called Chondi part. So especially that Chondi part is really very much emotional and as well as heart touching, and as well as whenever a person listens to a priest whenever uttering the Chondi part at that particular point in time, really a sensational sense a person can realize during this Chondi part whenever a priest is going to utter. So for that,
have you ever visited any puja panel where traditional rituals are held?
no, nearby the locality, sometimes I whenever I go one place to another place, at the time I listen, sometimes I stand myself to enjoy a bit moment, but particularly there is no such moment, just because I don't like the crowd. So for that reason I try to avoid during the puja days being in the crowd, but I enjoy much keeping away from the crowd to see the scenario, how people are enjoying going one place to another place by food with different circle. So for that reason I feel very much happy being a little distant than the crowd.
Okay, every year Ashtami morning is a special morning to all the Bengalis, and they go to different puja pandals or temples to offer the floral tribute. So, have you ever gone to any temple or pandal to offer the floral tribute on Ashtami morning?
No, as I have already said that as I am from the south, so I have not much idea about it. Just because in our also, if there is any puja, so since the morning we generally take the holy shower. After that, wearing the fresh clothes, we also start fasting and offering different sort of means pujas related things. So in Bengal also I have seen, but personally I haven't taken part in Ashtumi's puja. So for that reason, it will be very much hard to crack question for me to answer it exactly what is the feelings of the Ashtami pujas floral tribute means. But I have seen.
Okay, let's talk about the religious part of this puja. It's just a celebration that we see every year. People go pandal hopping and people really enjoy themselves. Especially, you will find the restaurants absolutely crowded by the young boys and girls who come out of their homes to paint the town red. So that is a certain part, of course, but there is a religious part to it. So what is your idea about that? What is this Durga, Ma Durga, Goddess Durga? what is the religious significance of it?
Actually, there was no concept what we call the Mother Goddess Durga in the heaven. So far, I have the information. In the heaven, there was a very much peaceful situation was there, but the demon called the Mahishasura, the getting the wishes from the Lord Vishnu and as well as Shiva, because he was a wholehearted devotee of these two means goddess. So for that reason, while he got the wishes and he was very much powerful and he was trying to dominate all the god and goddesses in the heaven. So for that reason, they want to rid of the Mahishasura. So for that reason, all the god and goddesses went to the Lord Brahma and as well as they said that please rescue us. So at that particular point in time, while all the god and goddesses were all together and they have decided something, and each and every god and goddesses sharing their equally power, so they have created a new formation in the name of the Mother Goddess Durga. And as well as before that, I would like to add something that once a monk was foxed by this particular demon called the Mahishasura in the form of the female. So for that reason, at that particular point in time, he cursed the Mahishasura. So for that reason, he said that he will be killed by the girl, as because you have taken the form of a girl and you have foxed me, hoaxed me. So for that reason, all the god and goddesses in the heaven they have created in the form of Mother Goddess Durga, which has ultimately the way to destroy the Mahishasura.
Okay, if I ask you to compare Durga Pujas to one of the festivals of your state, which festival would that be?
In my state, as there are many festivals, so out of these festivals, so this festival will be exactly like one of the festivals of our state, that is called the in the name of different sort of pujas are there, but one of the pujas so far I know, this one will be exactly like the Mangal festival, which is celebrated in South, and in Bengal, which is known as Sankranti.
Okay, what is the religious significance of Pongal?
Pongal, actually this is the celebration of a new means clothes wearing, as like as we are going to celebrate in Bengal in the name of Durga Puja, but in South actually the Pongal is festival celebrated welcoming the own people, own relatives, even the guests, and they treated exactly like the god formation. So for that reason,
Okay, that is the celebratory part.
Yes.
But I would like to know about the religious significance of Pongal.
religious if you talk about as in the South, based on all the god
Which god or goddess is worshipped
yes,
on that day?
that I would like to tell you that as in the South, all the god and goddesses mainly the form of the Lord Narayana. So based on the Lord Narayana, this particular puja takes place, and as well as people celebrates in a very smoothly and with a happy note.
Okay, so during the Pongal festival, have you ever gone to your place?
Yes, as a 1 year I went and I, as well as being the part of the South, I myself got very much mesmerized looking at the view, just because the view is totally different, because in front of all the doorsteps they totally clean, even they sprinkle water mixing with the cow dung, and as well as they decorate in front of their doorstep different sort of colors. They make colorful means designs as known as the Rangoli in Indian version. So it is very much flexible to people be adjusted with this. Even in all the age groups people they celebrate this particular celebration. And there is another one thing, during this celebration the sky will be more colorful, just because everyone they fly the kites. So for that reason the sky also very much colorful and as well as very much attractive.
It is somewhat like a kite flying festival.
Yes, exactly.
That is, of course, celebrated in this state, in our state,
Yes.
on Vishwakarma Puja.
Yes, so it is in South on the day of Sankranti.
Okay. Now, in your mother tongue, tell me for a few seconds how you are going to enjoy the Durga Pujas this year.
దుర్గా పూజ ఇప్పుడు నేను చెప్పాలంటే
Yes.
ఈ దుర్గా పూజ చెప్పాలంటే దిస్ ఇయర్ చాలా బాగుంటది. ఏమంటే అందరూ దుర్గా పూజ చూస్తున్నారు, అందరూ దుర్గా పూజ సెలబ్రేట్ చేయడానికి ఆలోచిస్తున్నారు. ఏమంటే లాస్ట్ 2-3 సంవత్సరాలు పెట్టి మనుషులు సరిగ్గా దుర్గా పూజ సెలబ్రేట్ చేయలేకపోయినారు.
Okay, now I will request you to interpret what you have said into English.
Yes, as I said in the South, so exactly the sentences were exactly like this in English. If I will translate or if I need to format it, that this year everybody is trying to celebrate the Durga Puja very happy note with, just because since last few years people were not at all in a mood to celebrate, as we know the situation very well. So for that reason, this year everybody is.
I'm talking about the pandemic.
Yes, that's right, exactly. So for that reason, this year people are hoping that they can enjoy the puja very well.
Thank you very much for giving me the interview.
Thank you very
Intimate
much.
interview.
Thank you very much.
Bye.